Hi, welcome back. So today I thought we could do something new. We're gonna do a mukbang or a mukbang together. So I got myself some lunch and we're gonna eat it together. I asked my YouTube followers to ask me some questions and they showed up. They asked me super interesting, cool questions that I can't wait to answer for you guys. But before we begin, I'm going to show you guys what I got. So I love the quarter pounder. Here it is. Yay. And I got a large fry. And I'm a sauce girl. Comment down below what your favorite sauce are. I like hot mustard, delish, and honey mustard also, and just classic Coke. Their sweet tea is really good also, but I was just kind of feeling a Coke today. So alrighty, let's dive in. Let's take our first bite before we even get into the questions, which are super juicy, by the way, but no pun intended on this burger. It's amazing. Believe it or not, I've only recently gotten into the quarter pounder. I used to always do the double cheeseburgers, but I had a good friend of mine that was like, "You never had a quarter pounder before?" I was like, Changed my life. Game changer. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into our first questions. I have them saved here. Okay. So my first question is, what was the very first excuse me the very first video game you ever played? And my very first video game that I ever played was, well, we gotta rewind and go back. So my older brother was a huge video game player, so I grew up watching him play, and so he never used to let me play. But I always grew up watching him play. And the first game that I remember him playing on Atari was Space Invaders. So I grew up wanting to always play Space Invaders. So when I could start playing video games myself, that was like the first game I was like, gotta play that Space Invaders. So my next question is, what is your all-time favorite console? Really good question. My all-time favorite console is probably PS2. That's where it all started for me, was when I got my first PS2. Game changer. That's when I got heavily into gaming, was through that console. So PS2, if you love PS2, comment down below. PS2 all the way. My next question is, why do you love Metroid so much? So if you follow me on Instagram, you know I am a huge Metroid fan. And in order to understand my love of Metroid, we're gonna have to go back and understand that Retro Gab loves Alien. So Metroid and Alien go hand in hand to me. It's that strong female character. Samus is just amazing. You're killing aliens. I love it. So both of those, video game and the Alien movies, go hand in hand. That's why I love Metroid so much. It just reminds me of Alien. My next question is, what was the game that made it a lifestyle choice for you? This is a good question. Okay, so for me, there was no going back after I played Super Mario 3. Once I became the raccoon, it was done. It was done for me. I was sold. I wanted to do nothing but play video games after that. So I think that's what it means by, like, when did it become a lifestyle? Definitely Super Mario 3. Hands down. My next question. How many years ago did you start playing games? Again, back to my older brother. I just grew up watching him. And so those are, like, seriously probably my earliest memories, was just watching him play video games. So since I have memories, honestly. since baby Gab was around. My first gaming system was a hand-me-down Atari from my brother. I mean, it was in the house, so like, was it his? Was it mine? It was mine. Yeah, Atari is the first system that I remember being in the house. What's your favorite alternative game genre? For example, platform or FPS? Probably puzzle games. I'm really into like Tetris, Peggle, cool puzzle games like that for sure. Hands down is like my kind of weird genre that I like. Ooh, this is a good question. What are my guilty pleasure games? My guilty, like, ooh, I just played Bug Snacks. You guys know, I don't know if that's a guilty pleasure or not, but that's like kind of not a really popular game. So probably, yeah, Bug Snacks was like my guilty pleasure for sure. The storyline, if you guys played Bug Snacks, you guys know it's kind of out there. It's weird. It's different. Yeah, I'm going to say Bug Snacks for sure. So, good question. Retro gaming on modern TVs, yay or nay? I'm going to go ahead and say, I've tried to play like my NES games on my high definition television and it doesn't look right. We need like the tube TVs with the huge thick glass, you know, screens in order to get that resolution that we're looking for. So I'm going to say, I mean, you can, but it's not, if you're looking for the nostalgia of it, it's not there with our modern TVs, unfortunately. What is the most meaningful game you've played that came at the right time in your life? This is a great question. And so I have two. The first one, Link's Awakening. I love the game so much. And honestly, it came at a very like emotional time in my life. So that game is like tied to that moment or those moments in my life. And it just gave me something to look forward to at the end of the day. Like I was having really hard, emotionally draining days. And so to lay down at the end of the night and play this cute little Link's Awakening was a really good game for me to play. So I'm going to answer that with that. All right. Do you ever get rage? And if so, what was my worst bout? So I try to keep it PG for you guys, especially for my younger viewers, but I have a sailor's mouth. So when I get raged out, a lot of bad words go down. And the one time that I remember was working through God of War with the Valkyries. Man, I wanted to give up. I was wanting to throw my controller. Definitely a lot of bad words were being said. But if you know, you know, those Valkyries are no joke. And they were really hard. They took me a lot of gameplay to get through those. All right. What was the first form of video gaming? So like I said, just watching my older brother with the Atari, and then we got the Game Boy. So that was like the handheld was amazing. Ooh, this is a good one. So how many games do I have in my collection? Too many to count. I have a problem, but I don't want to fix it. So I have a lot of games, upwards like in the hundreds, honestly. No shame. So let's see. Ooh, this is a good one. What video character do you associate with the most and why? For me, probably Kirby. So I love bubblegum. So the little pink bubblegum guy was like right away. I was all about it. He has a little bit of a temper, which don't we all? And he's always hungry, which I'm gonna go ahead and take my fry at this time. I'm always eating, I'm always snacking. So I associate the most with Kirby. is a good one. Are you getting the new Monster Hunter game for Switch? Let me see what I do with it. I already got it. This one was hard, guys. This is the deluxe version. It was hard to find, okay? But I found it and I got it. And I played a little bit last night and it's good. It's really good. I'll talk about that more later though. Oh, what is your most sentimental game you have played or own and why? So I told you there's two. There's Link's Awakening for one, and then Yoshi's Craft World. So both of those games really got me through like some hard, mentally draining days, and both of them are just, for that one I cried at the end of that one when I finished it. I didn't want to finish it. You have like games like that where you just don't want to finish? It was definitely the Yoshi Craft World for me. Let's see. Your favorite gaming console of all time, like I said, is my PS2. All the way. Okay. It's a good one. So, why are there 7 billion people and yet none of them can beat James Mooney at Mario Kart? I go to sleep every single night contemplating this question. So, if you know who James Mooney is, shout out to my boy Samus. That's for you, buddy. All right, let's see. I'm gonna keep it going here. Ooh, which Super Mario game has the best BGM, so background music? In my opinion, it's Super Mario 3. Super Mario 3. I can hear it in my head right now. Look at it. This is the extent of my dancing right here. I'm a good car dancer, but you know it's getting down when the finger comes in. Favorite new and retro console? Obviously my PS5 is just like, it's amazing. I'm sorry if you don't have one yet. I'm not trying to brag, but it is amazing. And my retro console, probably like my NES. Honestly, I still have my NES. Let's see. Ooh, good one. My all-time favorite character, probably gonna be Kratos, for sure. God of War has a special spot in my heart. Great question. So, has online gaming made us more or less social? So, I'm gonna say before COVID, I would say less. But now that COVID has hit, I'm gonna say it's made us more social. Because we're all at home and we really have no choice but to be social online. Online gaming, all that stuff. So I think it's brought us closer together. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up with one of these questions. This is a really good question. But do you ever hold off on buying new games because of an extensive backlog? Let me tell you. I'm going to show you. This guy right here. If you do not buy the game, first of all, if you don't pre-order, or if you don't buy it within, let's say 48 to 72 hours, they're gone. COVID has changed our gaming world. Like, before you could hold off, like they would still be there at Walmart and Target, Best Buy, you know, weeks after they came out. But now it's wild. You cannot find these games. This Monster Hunter, I had to hunt for this game. So no, I don't hold off anymore. Yes, before COVID, I would hold off, but I don't anymore. And just the fear of, if I don't buy it now at retail price, I'm going to wait and then pay double for somebody like selling it on eBay or a third party. So I can't hold off anymore. I have to now just buy it, or else I don't see it. I won't see it anymore in the retail stores. So that's gonna be it, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up. If I didn't answer your question though, I got lots of questions, so if I didn't answer it today in my little mukbang, my gamer mukbang, I will be answering more on a live in the future, so stay tuned. Don't think I didn't see your question. I did, but I appreciate you guys coming and having lunch with me. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you pulled up, got some food. And yeah, if you guys like this, comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to see me eat next, if there's something new that I should try. But I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out with me in this afternoon and having some lunch. And be sure to like and subscribe and come and find me on all social media platforms at RetroGab. I'll catch you guys later.